Do you feel like yourself? Today we were in the Jeep today, talking about authenticity, something that really inspired me into kind of starting this in general. Guys like I don't know if you ever heard of Liam Waldron, big inspiration for me. Talks a lot about authenticity and kind of being more of yourself. I just wanted to add on to that and kind of give my own opinion, see if you guys relate or not. So, first thing I really wanted to say was I feel a lot of people go every day and they're not really they're doing things for other people's validation. Their actions revolve around how other people are going to react to it. And again, like I've said before, you have to think about in order to kind of be more happy more of the time. You kind of have to reflect on moments that you were happy to tweak and learn from it so that you can replicate that over and over again. And true happiness, not the instant gratification that you get. And a lot of that comes from being authentic, being real, which is something I want to make sure what I'm doing here stays authentic, stays real. I'm not cutting, I'm not scripting. It's literally just me talking in the most real way possible. Because that's something that resonates with me a lot is realness. When I watch movies, shows, or when I listen to music, I always noticed since I was really when I was younger, really, that what attracted me to a lot of those forms of entertainment and arts are the fact of it being real and authentic. Oh shit. My bad, boys. My phone decided to do a fucking triple backflip, but we back on now. What I was saying was, what the fuck was I saying? About being real, about being an inspiration for me. That's what I try and keep with this. Just say exactly what I'm thinking with no bullshit, no, because that's what attracted me in the first place. All the realness of shows and music is what attracted me, and is how I got into doing this in the first place. And kind of brings it back to the point of the realness. It's what you think normally. It's what you want to act like anyway, but because of other people's opinion, you kind of shy away from, which I also think is a big reason why drinking, things like all type of substances are very, you say, popular, because it kind of fucking phone again lets you do whatever the fuck, and in almost like a pass. Like you can be yourself and not get judged because you're under the influence or whatever. And I know a lot of people feel really good when they're under the influence of anything. So kind of got me thinking of how if you feel good under the influence because it allows you to do what you want to do, what you're thinking most of the time, then why not just do it when you're not under the influence and you don't have to deal with the negatives of doing all that type of stuff. So it's something I thought of recently, and how kind of it takes away urges of doing bad things, and you kind of just have to build that own authenticity of yourself. I think especially after high school, you kind of get over that. Not all the way, obviously, but I still feel like I need to worry about people's opinions on me. But when you step back and you just learn, like, you kind of embrace who you are. You kind of take what you want to do and view it as like your own confidence, whether like this, for example, or maybe you want to start some type of hobby that you think is too out there for you. Just go ahead and do it. If you want to do it, then do it. Do what you want to do. Don't let the other opinions get in the way of that, because then you're putting on this mask, and that's another feeling that comes with not being authentic. Is you got this constant facade of who you're not really, who you don't really want to be, and that's how you act the entire time. Like, there's instances where me, for example, I found myself almost not even be myself around my own parents a lot of the time because of things I have to hide or things don't want to talk about, and it kind of hurts a lot, because then you're not even being yourself with people you care about, and that's something that can really affect mental happiness. So what the main thing I'm trying to push is find ways to ultimately just be yourself, do what you want to do, and then when that happens, you will attract that same type of authenticity from other people as well. And when you build this like circle of just realness, you're much in tune into the present, like I talked about. You're much in tune to what you need to be doing, what you want to be doing, and overall, all that equals happiness. You get to do what you want, the way that you want, in a way that, obviously, when you think about, oh, I want to do this, and maybe it could be something bad, maybe it's not really what you want, maybe it's what you think you want, to validate some people's feelings, to validate your own insecurity you're feeling. But if you have a positive want, but are worried about the negative from other people, the opinions of other people, then that's where you want to fully set to become authentic. Those situations, think about those situations and focus on just doing it. You're gonna sit there at the end of the day. You're not gonna have any messages from some random who thought you were weird for doing it, because no one's gonna do that. And you're gonna finally feel almost proud of yourself that you were able to do what you wanted to do without any type of almost opinion on you, because it was never there to begin. It was all in your own head. And when you can do that, you can be authentic. It all wraps up with everything else I've talked about: the presence, the love, unconditional, and it all ultimately equals happiness. So just wanted to say that for today, and hopefully some of you guys take it positively again. I'll see you in the next one.